Hello, welcome to our channel. Please subscribe for more updates as we keep you updated with your favorite celebrities. For years, Coldplay's frontman Chris Martin has been known for his radiant energy on stage, the smile, the passion, and the boundless optimism that seems to pulse through every lyric he sings. But behind the lights, the melodies, and the stadium cheers, there's a quieter story unfolding, one filled with silence, reflection, and the kind of solitude that even fame can't escape. Recently, Martin opened up about the emotional challenges of adjusting to an empty home, revealing a deeply human side of himself that resonates with anyone who's ever had to face the quiet after love, laughter, and family have drifted into new spaces. After years of sharing his life with his ex-wife Gwyneth Paltrow and their two children, Apple and Moses, Martin admits that the transition to an emptier house has been a journey filled with both peace and pain. There's something strange about walking into your house and realizing no one's waiting up, he confessed in a recent interview. It's like the echo of the past lingers in every corner, the laughter, the music, the noise. And suddenly, all that's left is you and your thoughts. Those words carry the weight of a man who has spent decades on the road, performing in front of millions, but who now finds the hardest audience to face is himself. The silence, he says, has been both comforting and cruel. You learn a lot in the quiet. You realize who you are without the roles you play: father, husband, performer. But it can also make you confront things you've been running from. Friends close to Martin describe him as deeply introspective these days. While his creative spirit remains alive, he's been quietly working on new music that reflects this phase of his life. His focus has shifted inward. The Coldplay star spends long stretches at his Malibu home, often writing late into the night, drawing inspiration from the stars, the ocean, and the haunting emptiness that now defines his surroundings. Adjusting to an empty home isn't about loneliness in the traditional sense, Martin explained. It's more about learning how to be alone, how to sit with silence without feeling lost in it. You start to notice the beauty in the stillness, but you also miss the chaos that used to make everything feel alive. He admits that the bittersweet balance between gratitude and grief has become a defining part of his personal evolution. His kids, now older and independent, are pursuing their own paths, and Martin beams with pride when he talks about them. Yet, he can't deny the ache that comes with watching them grow up and drift into their own worlds. You spend years being needed, he said softly. And then one day, you realize your main job is to let them go. That's both heartbreaking and beautiful. Despite the emotional hurdles, Martin finds solace in the idea that this quiet season of life has brought him closer to himself and to the essence of what his music has always tried to express. When you strip everything away, the noise, the fame, the attention, what's left is just you and your soul. And sometimes that's where the best songs are born. Those who've heard snippets of his upcoming work describe it as raw, reflective, and hauntingly beautiful, a blend of melancholy and hope that mirrors Martin's own emotional landscape. His lyrics, once brimming with anthemic optimism, now carry the gentle weight of experience, an artist learning to find harmony in solitude. As Martin continues to navigate this new chapter, one thing is clear: the emptiness isn't something he's running from anymore. Instead, he's learning to live within it, to let it teach him, shape him, and perhaps even heal him. I guess, he said with a small smile, the home isn't really empty, just changing. Maybe it's waiting for new memories to be made. In a world where constant noise and motion are often mistaken for meaning, Chris Martin's quiet confession feels like a reminder that even in the stillness, there's beauty. And sometimes, it's in that silence that we finally hear ourselves the clearest.